Participation is what cities are about. Cities belong to people. Your chance to shape your city is such a fundamental part of the way we ought to exist with cities and the way that cities ought to reflect their citizens. One way or another, we've lost that when we formalized planning processes. And of course, some cities are better at this than others, but that removal of control and direction from the citizens themselves into more formalized abstract planning processes has then become really problematic. So many of us around the world are beginning to rethink, okay, how can we put that level of participation back down to the level of neighborhoods and streets or blocks or housing blocks or community groups or citizens themselves.
In the Future Street project, we identified 3 streets in Stockholm close by schools with very small courtyards and streets with a low volume of cars. So the streets had potential for a temporary sort of redesign to streets that are more vibrant, more healthy, and give more space back to people. We also, in a very early stage, included the schools in the design process. So actually all these 3 schools were very interested in taking part in the project. The results showed us that people were more happy with the streets than before. They also think it was a safer street than before. And the amount of people on the street was 400% higher than before. And even the diversity of age groups was much higher now than before. We see this project as a kind of urban acupuncture. We try to inspire with these very, very small transformations. And hopefully the temporary design could be something else in the future, more permanent.
We're seeing, actually so far, real engagement with the possibility of changing the streets. No doubt that's because we're doing it in small pieces, and so we're not doing this, again, single big transformation like that. It's deliberately an iterative response. So I think people have sensed that and they've welcomed it. I think we have to figure out now a lot more on how do we do deeper participation. We've done great work with the school kids and very, very happy about that. The idea that school children are the lead designers of the street is such a strong, simple idea, and that was really well executed. But the wider user base of the streets themselves, I think that's where we really need to figure it out. And it's complex, because it's not just the people that live there, it's the people that use the space.